Hello and welcome to the next episode of our Resistance playthrough. Now, our fleet is on its way to the first asteroid, and also our Saturn campaign is ongoing nicely, or rather it's already won. And what I'm going to do on Saturn now is, after the repair and resupply is done, I'm going to get started on upgrading this one to the most modern standard. So this will take a long time because I will also require additional shipyards here. So I will, when this station is upgraded to an orbital core, go into multiple shipyards here to upgrade this fleet completely, because I think that we have to use this fleet to fly to Uranus or Neptune here, so we do need more KPS and a better engine. So we have to rebuild this one into a better design, else that will not work. I mean, we can check this out. So let's use the Particle 3 design. Particle 3 here. So, no, wrong button. So, example transfer. If we go from our, where are you? No, not Dione. There's only a base at Thetis here. From Saturn Station to, let's go just one further out to Umbriel here. So you can already see that it will take over a year to just travel there. And of course, if we upgrade our engines, we can easily reach something like 40 milli-Gs and 300 KPS. So it's a rough goal. And then it's already down to 30 weeks. So that's why we want to rebuild the fleet. Of course, in total, with the rebuilding, we could fly to Umbriel directly and probably arrive at this roughly the same time, compared to if we wouldn't rework the fleet. But yeah, I'm not sure how I want to do this, but I think I will want the better designs and go into the exotic spike radiator here to drop the mass further down and therefore reduce build costs, repair costs, and fuel costs, because we are going to run out of nobles and everything pretty quickly now. So that's why I also started upgrading some of the mass bases here, which are the noble metal mines, and then I'm going to upgrade those into better mining there as well. We could also consider, not Horatio, this one. Maybe we want to upgrade this guy as well. And the Asteroid Vice 1 is still alive, right? Yes, also this one. Let's do this. And then we also upgrade these two into more noble metal income, which we are going to need urgently if we want to ever build a new fleet. So I think I'm going to keep the Invasion Fleet 3 here in the solar system, in the inner solar system, and really take out all the asteroid bases here. One of the problems we are going to encounter here is that this fleet will eat a lot of fissiles. For that, I have to research the helium-3 mine. So that's going to be important now, because when the Saturn base is done and we have a construction module here, then we can build the helium-3 mine around Saturn and then use this to remove the fissile part of the invasion fleet. So the helium-3 mine will allow us to ignore the fissiles here, and then we only have a noble and a water component, which is okay-ish. And that's of course what we want to aim for here. And now the next steps will be the finish line of these technologies and the battle in the asteroid belt. Let's see if I want to show it. Depends on if the fleet that is there currently will actually fight us or if they want to run away. That's not unlikely, because there is a very big fleet coming towards them. So I'm going to just skip forward a bit here. Okay, here we are, and our Invasion Fleet 3 has arrived on Sheila. Let's see what is left here. Or did they all fly away again? Okay, they have a big fleet docked at the station. We are going to go first for the ground base so that we do have that out of the way just in case that we lose a marine ship or something. That would be unfortunate.
Things are stabilizing.
But who knows? And then we go into the fight with the fleet itself. Okay. Really? Again. Okay. Ah, there we go. Independent commands is unlocked. So now I can pick this here, I guess. Independent command. Where are you? Here we go. I'm going to push this through, which is more important than Accelerando, for example, because we need the mission control for our fleets. Finally, we got some exotics. We are currently blocked by exotics. As we see, they immediately disappeared because we traded some nobles with the Exodus again. Okay, and now I guess we have to fight. So we have to fight 22 ships and a station. Could get rough, but who knows? It's not really a lot of strong ships, it's a lot of small ships. The most important thing is that we are not going to go fast. So we are going to approach this slow. So engage, start battle. And because the idea is that we're going high wall and then we go like super slow, like 50 kps here. Because the only thing we need to do is win. And even though this will make our mech shots a bit weaker, it will still be decent enough against the station. We have enough firepower here. Okay, our particle dreadnoughts will get the different stance. They will go into balanced posture, so that they also help defending against projectiles if need be. We do have, of course, a massive amount of firepower here. This is our high-tech end fleet, high-tech endgame fleet. So, and we have these coil shots here. If they don't get shot down, they more or less instant wipe a ship here. So we are going to do for the eternal fate thing, so to get the battleship out of the way. Ooh, there's a lot of plasma. Okay, we have to... Okay, we are going to micromanage this a bit. So we are going to go... You shoot on this one. You shoot on the second one. You shoot on the third one here. And ideally... we get all of them out of the way relatively quickly, because plasma is the only thing that can hurt us. Especially if they do lucky hits like this. So we should also orient us towards the ships if need be, so that we are not directly hitting too many side hits here. Wow, they hit it, they crit that. That's of course annoying. Most of the ready snows are now toast. So all of that is going well. Oh, losing one ship is okay though. Okay. You need to take out this ready snow there. And we take this one. rest can focus fire as they want for now. It was a really lucky plasma hit they did there. It hurts, and it's annoying, but it can happen that we lose one ship from time to time. Not going to replay this battle just because of that. So now we are prepared for the station. So all ships turn around again. We have one damaged dreadnought here, but that should be fine. We have to find out what we exactly lost here so that I can rebuild it on Earth. And how far away is it now? Okay, I'm going to speed forward with the rest here, because this is, of course, relatively boring. So, because we are super slow, and we don't really have a lot of fuel left. So, let's not waste it, and I'm just going to wait it out. Okay, here we are, the station is down, and we have gotten 6.8 exotics from it, and we just lost one endgame coil class ship. So we're going to rebuild one of those. Probably in the newer version, which is cheaper. And so let's get started on taking out that station there. So here we go, destroy the head. Wait a second, did someone already settle the site? No, I thought for a second. Ah, no, we are docked with the station, so we could invade it as well. So we want to construct, let's see, we want to construct probably an endgame class ship here. But which one of the gods? The version 4. Yeah, we're going to build a version 4 here. If we can afford it. Let's see what will happen to the exotics that we have. There we go, we get another tiny bit of those. And now the invasion fleet 3 is going to set up shop here. Get itself, I think, just a supply depot. Cancel this one. Question is, do we fly to Earth again and repair and upgrade to the higher model as well? Or do we just fly to the third asteroid, alien moon here? Asteroid, rather. Where is that though? Here, Bononia. We want to go here, take this out first, and then fly to Earth and upgrade to a better design. I mean, we're relatively close, right? So maybe we do this. Maybe we just shop Bononia as well before we fly to Earth for a refit. So we just... But in that case, we need to check how many... Yeah, we are down to 338, 6 Marines, so we have to repair. Which means we have to calculate in. So how do we do this? Do we fly first to... Yeah, let's do this. We are just going to refill and then fly to Bononia, and then we do make a space dock here. Repair and then take out the base, because we can split up the fleet this way so that the first set already flies to Earth for refit, and the second part will then come afterwards with the marine stuff. I think that's a good idea. So Sheila is done. There's still one ship left here, which is pretty dead, but that's okay. We're going to ignore it. And now we're going to continue here. So let's talk about the general situation. Oh, we do see that there are aliens on board, even. Funny. And we do have a fight in 143 days on Earth. And so then they still have a lot of fleets here. Like Umbriel has 20 ships currently. It's a lot of stuff. So we are not going to be finished in the next few months. So that's not going to happen. But we are slowly dismantling their mining network, which is good. And the rework of our fleet on Saturn to the newer model will also take a while. So because that's ongoing though, but if we go to Thetis here, so all the shipyards on Thetis are constructing as quickly as possible. But this will take like 2/3 of a year, roughly, before everything is done. Maybe I have to adjust this one. This seems excessively long, but yeah, it will take at least, as we can see here, yeah, it will take a year to get this fleet on the newest standard. Oh, wait a second. They are flying to Thetis here. Okay, they are super slow, so yeah, we can take them out. So I guess the idea here is now that with the fleet in a year on Saturn coming online and our invasion fleet 2 here coming online again also within the next half a year, and then I have to make a decision if we actually want to rework it or if we just keep it as the way it is. And what we can also do now is on Jupiter here. The problem on Jupiter currently is that we do have the defense fleet here. We don't have enough Marines left to take out the station, which is still there. So there's one mining base here. We would need 450 roughly. So we would need 3. You could try it with 2. With 2 we probably have a chance of like 50% of succeeding. So let's go to Callisto. Can we squeeze out 2 Marines here? So maybe we should make 3 though, but... So the endgame Marine here... Where's the final Marine? I'm sure I made the final Marine class here, yes. Yeah, this one costs 350 nobles, that's way too expensive. So how about we just squeeze out these ones with 80 nobles? And then we can later upgrade them. So 1, 2, 3. In 127 days we can take out the station there as well. Which would be perfect. And then we have Jupiter solved, we have Saturn solved. And then we can, for example, use the Saturn fleet to go to Uranus here. And the Invasion 3 fleet after refit on Earth to go to Neptune, and the 3rd invasion fleet, which is under construction or partially under construction, could then go to Omir here. And then we have it. So like 2 or 3 years until we are close to winning. I guess, yeah, 2 to 3 years, I would say. Biggest problem currently will be exotics and nobles, but that should be possible. So let's head forward a bit further to see what develops here. And especially interesting will be the fights around Earth. We currently still only have 8 ships here, but I made sure that we have enough ships under construction here. So in 124 days we are going to see 4 ships finishing up. Maybe even more, I'm not sure. No, there's nothing down here. So at least 4 ships, 5 ships are coming in. And then depending on when exactly they will arrive, maybe 1 more and so on. So the alien fleet arrivals, let's check them out. When will they be here? 143 days. Okay, so this one is only 8 ships. So we are going to have a lot more when they arrive. And 190 ships and there's 2 ships and then it's 9 ships and then 5 ships again. So that shouldn't be a problem now, but it could have been a problem if we don't finish the stuff in time. So yeah, we take out Bononia, even though this is not a quest of us here to clear, but having the asteroid belt emptied of aliens will reduce the chance of them attacking us suddenly. So we take it out. And then we have Uranus, Neptune, and Umir here, which is Namaka and Hyaka, which are moons there. So that should be relatively straightforward from here on. So yeah, let's just go forward a tiny bit further here. Okay, a small problem has developed on Callisto. We did know that there were fleets flying towards Jupiter. The problem is I expected them to engage us separately, and they didn't. So what has happened instead is now that on Callisto, the aliens have multiple fleets here, and most of the fleets are hiding on the station, like this one. So they are hiding on the big station that is still there. And the mothership fleet, which also arrived by now, is having fun on our base, on the Delos base on Callisto. I mean, it's okay, we have it defended with multiple layer defense arrays, but probably that's not going to do much. So we're getting a lot of stuff from this, including 22 nobles, so that's not to be shied away from. But yeah, we need to expect that this one will just die. Oh, there's another station here I completely forgot about. Yeah, so we have to solve the Jupiter problem, which means that the next fleet, which is going to be the Invasion Fleet 3, which is flying to Earth right now, or part of it at least, will fly to Jupiter to take this stuff out first, if we still have a station at that point, which I highly doubt. So you can see here they are destroying stuff left and right, but maybe they will take damage as well. So let's see. Callisto. What's you doing? What are you doing? Are you a dock? That's what the trying to tell me there. And yeah, they have taken a bit of damage, but probably not enough, and they can go to their station and repair, which is a problem. And then the factory gone. So yeah, this is very suboptimal here. And they are continuously bombarding here. Another fleet just flew away as we saw. And hey, they took a little bit of damage. Yay! And their layer defense arrays are going down. So now it's down. Yeah, the base is gone. Where are you going though? Low Umbriel orbit. Isn't that... Where's Umbriel? Ah, Uranus, okay. Ooh, there's a lot of fleet on Uranus as well. So we are going to need a big force to punch through all of this. They are really grouping up now in defense to what we have been doing to them. By the way, the Sheila base we can get rid of right now. Yes, we can. So Sheila will go down. So decommission it. Of course, we do have the Marines on its way. And yeah, ideally we can, the assault on the mining station will work, else we have to fly to wherever and repair properly. Because we made a mistake, we didn't repair our flagship, so we couldn't make a new station at the base here at Bononia. So that was of course a bit dumb, but yeah. In worst case, we have just to fly there with Marines once. Okay, they are coming for Jupiter defense now. At least they are attacking us with the damaged fleet. Only with 16 ships. Okay, maybe we do have a chance here. Maybe. So we are going to, of course, accept here. And we are going to fight behind the station, because we, of course, built also quite a few ships here. So that's the alien fleet. Ah, oh, wrong formation. Okay, let me reload. And forgot to set the formation. Okay, this time with formation. So let's go. There's the alien fleet. Here we are. And we do bring along 6 layer defense arrays, which are going to help us out here. That's each of those is pretty similar to one of the, I think the coil, not the coil ship, but the point defense ships here. Not these ones either. I think from the other design template. So because they have a point defense more or less, and then they bring a coil gun. So that's of course super useful. Now the We're going to try to not use the particle cannons defensively for now. Instead, offensively. We can switch that later if need be. But for now, I need to see how much we need to do. Oh, wait a second. There's an ash and white star again. So, target, please. This has to go first. And the valley snows were also plasmas. Yes, okay. So these have to go as well. Pretty soonish. What does the mothership bring along, though? Ouch. That's a lot of lasers. And we might lose some layer defense arrays before the battle even starts due to the lasers they have here. Yeah, the plasmas are making short work of this. Yeah, first one down. Okay, we should slow down here. We should make sure that we are not getting flanked here now. So you focus there. You focus here. We go also into this in rotation. And then you focus here. And now let's see what we can influence here. Ideally, we take out the flankers before they get past us so that we can then focus everything we got onto the main ships. But as we can see, we even struggle against these guys here in regards to coil shot, so that's a really bad sign for us here. This one should be toast. Yes, this one is toast. Okay. Give some volleys to these guys. Okay, that should be enough. So we have to focus forward now. And... no, not Dark Ocean. Broken Asteroid sounds great. Is that a plasma? No, it doesn't have a plasma, but we should focus forward now. Where's the plasma? So, down here, right? Yes, there's the valley snow. Let's focus on this guy. And on the right... oh, we have multiple plasmas left. Okay, everything on the side is dead. That's good. Then now we just focus down these ships here. Let's see how well that works out. There's another valley snow. Do we get through? Oh, that would be awesome if we get through. If we really get through here. Okay, we should. Another layer defensive rate down. One of our ships is down, not good. But not great, not terrible here. But do we get through? That would be the question. Yes, we get through, nice. So now the valley snows have to go. Just shoot some valleys on them. Okay, now we go for this guy. Another layer defensive right down, but they also lost the ship. So now we just give a volley on each of those ships here. Because the more lasers we can shut down, the better for us here. We are losing ships as well, I think. Or it's just the layer defense arrays, that's a good question here. But their ship count is going down really quickly now. Nice, 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 nice. Good. Okay, we have to focus. Let's focus this down if we can. Let's hope we get through. So the only lasers are from the left side here now. The right ships are disabled for now. But we are not getting through anymore. Oh, we do get through here. At least a few shots get through. Okay. That one is dead as well. Okay, let's switch focus to this guy, which is closer now, because this one has lasers left. And now to the Valley Snow again, so that the particle cannons take care of this. Because the more lasers go down... Yeah, this one is also dead now. Dead in the water. Nice, we got all the point defenses except for the mothership now. So let's focus the mothership down. What a sound effect here. Yeah, the layer defense array which is left is shooting on these ships here. But now it's time to toast the mothership here. The more damage it takes, the more likely is that the lasers are going to go down here. Come on. Yeah, this one, the silver pulsar still shoots from time to time, but we are getting through. Every tiny bit we are getting better. Maybe let's particle cannon the silver pulsar for once again. And now the stone thrower here. And now the mothership again. Yeah, full silver pulsar seems to be dead now. And layer defense arrays apparently have taken care of these guys here. Great. And now it's time for the mothership to actually take damage, yes. Oh, the Divine Wrath is shooting again. So let's quickly take it out again. And back to the mothership. There we go. Oh, particle ship here, whatever it has done. For some reason had to evade the station apparently. There we go. It's only the mothership now. So we can go up, and it's taking a lot of damage here. How much can that take? I hope it doesn't crush into my ship here. Come on. Go down. That looks a lot like collision course to me, but... Yeah, this one. Ah, it goes down. Nice. I think we had less losses than anticipated here. A lot less. We lost 4 layer defense arrays. Oh no, we just lost one more ship. Yeah, it burned out apparently. Not cool, but... Oh, it crashed into the station, something like this. It can happen. But overall... I was sure that we would lose Callisto here. So from the exotics that we get from the loot here, I'm going to build a few new ships here on Callisto. We should investigate if there is even a mining base left in the Jupiter system, because we don't necessarily have to take out the star bases here. Yeah, we lost 3 ships only. A koi ship and 2 marines. Yeah, 2 marine cruisers. Nice. Got 7.6 exotics, a bit of metal here. Nice. That's a lot better than expected. So we're going to repair, of course. That's going to take only a few days. That's awesome. So let's check it again. Is there something left on Callisto? No, Jupiter system is clear. So we just have to go to Uranus, Neptune, and in the outer system. So, perfect. And next are going to be the fights on Earth, but these should be similar, a lot easier, because as we can see, these are mostly small ships here. And I'm going to intercept this one there with our 6er fleet here. So 13 hours, let's go. Okay, the fight is also done as expected. Not really anything surprising here. But we lost What? We lost the whole shipyard? No, we lost modules. Okay, interesting. That's annoying. Rebuild all of them? Because I think there were... Because I think there were ships under construction. Maybe. Maybe there was something under construction, we don't know. Yeah, I had to intercept them at the shipyard at the end because I flew there and I wasn't really in time. But fine. So let's see. I'm going to calculate this through what we have lost here. Yeah, I think we lost something here. I have to calculate the numbers again and then, yeah, but status quo is we have the stuff on Earth and we have the invasion fleet 3 returning to Earth to get a refit, and then it's going out somewhere. The Saturn fleet is refitting as well. There's a little bit of stuff coming, but that's not a threat. And then we're going to go outward again. So next episode we will go into the outer solar system for sure. And yeah, leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode where we are going to continue our little campaign here.